Bibis! Hello, everybody. It is grind day.
Get me the coffee drip.
Don't make me summon Drip
Percolation.
Goku. Iced coffee.
Oi!
It's grind day, everybody. So you know what that means? Getting that coffee drip.
Oh god.
Again, do not make me summon Drip Goku on your ass.
So is that how he's gonna pour my coffee? He's gonna Kamehameha into my face?
I mean, that's the
You
best
get
way
to
get
drink
some
from
hot coffee.
the fire hose!
That just reminds me of that stupid fucking joke of like, Captain Picard walks into his office, he looks at the replicator and says, "Oh great, hot on my face," and then he just opens his mouth and just fucking super soakers into his face.
Oh my god, that's fucking stupid. I hate it. I love it.
I would do the same in his position, to be fair. Just replicates the Earl Grey meme, dude. It's okay. Have you seen that
Oh,
video
Freyr,
of
yes.
Have you seen that video of the French bulldog and it's just like vibing, and then somebody turns on a hose and it just like starts attacking the shit out of the water?
Oh my god.
Exactly like that.
By the way, another bad movie I want to watch with everyone would be UHF.
Oh my god, I love that movie.
It's
Take
so
that back. UHF is not bad.
We should watch.
It's so bad it's good.
It's not
It's
bad.
not
It's
bad.
amazing.
We should watch the D&D PSAs, and especially the one with Tom Hanks in it.
No. We should all watch. Fucking what's?
Let's see, what
what's that
job are
movie
we
called?
starting?
Darkest Dungeon, or whatever. Dark Dungeons.
Yeah,
The one based on the Chick track.
Bepis.
We should watch that.
I don't have a shield anymore. What the fuck? Okay. I fucked up
Freyr,
there.
Come here. Freyr, come here right now. You get snuggles.
Snug the Freyr, boop the snoot.
I have to boop Freyr and give him hugs to wake him up.
We got a full house today, apparently. So, just in case people are curious, we have Alex, who has muted his mic as usual. What else is new? Adarius, Freyr, Hawthorne, T-Fox, and myself in here today.
I'm only in here because I'm waiting for 10 o'clock. I gotta get some fucking camera gear.
Oh. What, you gonna do something for film class or something?
Yeah, pretty much. I kind of have to. Some folks want to reshoot some stuff, and we only have like a small time frame. And I'm like, couldn't you schedule this better? And they're like, no. I'm like, okay, I understand.
God damn it!
Well, I had a COVID scare last week. We were planning on doing stuff during like the weekend, but it's like, oh, by the way, I'm quarantining. And they're like, why? It's like, well, somebody might have COVID in my house, and they're getting tested. They got tested, it was negative, but it was already too late. Couldn't rent camera gear out because it was closed.
Fuck!
It happens.
No!
So when you say Grindy Mornings, does that mean you're putting like main
Dungeons.
story stuff aside?
Yeah, I'm not doing main story stuff today. I'm just gonna grind. I think I'm gonna start with Paladin.
Lorcan's is good at grinding.
Everyone to talk.
Wow.
Hello,
Yeah.
Shrike.
Me and a friend are on Diablos now. My alt is on Diablos, and we got through to the very end of base ARR in 4 days.
Good question. What is better, block rate or block strength, anyway? I can't figure that out. I'm doing good, Shrike.
Usually when I look at gear, and I know this is different, like you don't specifically have to go off of it. I just look at like both the item level, but then I also look to see what is the highest level piece of gear I can get for that particular class.
I just don't know what block rate and block strength. I guess block rate means I'm going to be blocking more often, but blocking for less, which means it'll probably smooth out the curve of damage I take.
Which is more important?
So, Bladed Lantern Shield.
I'm now looking for hex-based map editors that let me use tile sets that are downloaded, but I can't find one.
I go durr.
Wait, what orchestrion roll was that you tried to use?
Huh?
What?
The orchestrion roll.
I'm gonna be doing tank.
No. I said what was the orchestrion roll you tried to use?
The Darkhold.
I don't think I have that one.
I could have sworn it was from the storyline. I actually like this getup, though it seems very unpaladinly. This just doesn't scream paladin, does it? Who cares?
Okay, Mom, I'm ready for my school play now.
Oh, you suck. Anyway, does anyone want to go ahead and hop into some dungeon runs with me?
Which dungeon is doing first?
Huh?
I was
What?
asking which one are you doing first?
Paladin.
No, I mean the dungeon.
I don't know yet. I'm probably going to go through them in order. But first, I think I'm going to get my leveling roulette out of the way with the tank in need. Because I don't get the bonus if I go in a pre-made, so let's just see what the fuck happens when I do that. Length, Rage of Halone. I'm pretty sure This sucks, I don't have this bar set up.
Speaking of roulette, you reminded me that I needed to queue up for mine. Adventure need for DPS right now is for Alliance, so we'll see how that goes.
Oh, I'm on the wrong freaking bar. No wonder it fucked up. I'm an idiot.
Maha.
Alright, let's see what ass fuck the leveling roulette has for me. Boop! Oh, there we go. Come on, damage. Hit the button. Be a good boy. There we go. That's right. Knowing my fucking luck, it'll probably be freaking... No, it's 1,000 Maws.
Ew.
Well, at least you got an easier one.
At least it isn't Piss Palace.
It's Palace. I don't think that's a palace.
Yeah. Do you have your stance on?
I fixed it.
Your game looks like it's running in super speed on my screen for some reason. It may just be because you're like zoomed close in.
Ooh, there's a Roll20 module for Dungeon Draft. That's good.
Apparently, I've got another about 10 minutes to wait on an alliance raid, but I'm not hopping out because it's got the DPS adventure and lead bonus. That's what kind of spoiled me about playing healer with my friend playing tank, is that us going through most of the ARR stuff, instant keep on. We did have the one dungeon that had a minute and 15 second wait though. It's like, how rare is it that you're waiting on DPS?
Only common when you're in the higher tiers. Man, I always get fucking lost in here.
Yeah. They really did not improve the layout of this dungeon from 1.0 to 2.0. Actually, to tell you the truth, I think Thousand Miles is one of only 4 instance dungeons from 1.0. The rest were open world dungeons.
There we go. Murder all the fleas. Well, I can appreciate that the healer's trying to damage, which is good. But I'm pretty sure I should not try to push the envelope with pulls. Never mind, they're paying attention now. I have to get back into the muscle memory of this game because I was playing Final Fantasy XI all night between calls for work.
Yep, it is very much more action-paced.
Mm-hmm.
Is it weird that I find healing less intimidating than tanking?
That's fine. Everyone has their own comfort zone.
I don't know, just completely different mindsets for each class.
Yeah. I've gotten pretty good at changing my brain's mode for it.
Yeah, whenever I go into low level dungeons, I just greed the stuff so I can turn it in for company seals.
I have found a tool that lets you make maps in JRPG aesthetic.
Nice.
That's nice. Yeah. It's called. I'll grab it in a second for you.
The thing that annoys me is because most dungeons, the tank is basically expected to guide people through.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a clueless fuck!
Yeah, it's like, if you're following me, I'm gonna follow you. I mean, I completely screwed that up. I don't know where I was going with that. I'm like, listen, it's not even 8 o'clock in the morning for me yet. Although apparently I am #1 in queue for Alliance Raid, so it should pop pretty quick.
Die.
I need to get up.
Get up.
I don't want to, it's one.
But I don't wanna
You're valid.
exist.
That sounds like a you problem.
Well, if you replace variable u with variable x,
Hmm.
then it's an x problem.
Did you algebra me? Did you algebra me right there?
That sounds
Yeah.
algebraic.
Yep, it is, right? Very much a chill morning. You know, I'm just going to go ahead and present this thing's backside to the rogue to hope they do the right thing. Because I honestly don't know if they will. Like, half the rogues I've run into aren't staying at the backside of the enemy. Like, come on, rogues do it from behind.
Most rogues that I know are, ass people.
Well, hello there, Mr. Iceman. Are you a rogue?
Oh, I heard you like booty.
I heard you like penetrating from the back.
In rapid succession.
That's kind of something I learned very early on when playing this game, was that, like, normally the tank will pull most of the enemies to face one way, and so I also learned very quickly as a rogue that usually if the boss is going to pull him one way, I get behind him. Nobody told me that, I just figured that out. Or, you know, if an ability dictates that I stand on the side of them instead of behind them, then I move, but...
Yeah, as a tank, you always want to try to not move too much unless something makes a beeline for the healer. Because they started casting regen on you right before a fight.
The funny thing is, so far, I haven't had to use regen too much as a healer.
I'd recommend using it. It takes pressure off you, so you can go ahead and cast more damage.
I'll have to work that in my rotation then.
Just don't use it until after the tank has smacked something at least once with their standard pay attention to me setup.
Oh yeah, that I know. It's like, don't just cast it any time. Also, the funny thing I've noticed as a healer, tanks apparently have all of this armor and like all this stuff. Like they're supposed to have like big peen stats on their armor. They lose health very quickly.
Yeah, because they're getting hit by enemies that are basically far stronger than out in the wild. Come on, Rogue, get behind it.
That's the only thing that kind of sucks about like Pistacia and all that is like when you're such a low level, I'm like, I have 3 abilities I can use and they all suck.
Well, as you can see, I have things I can't even use normally on my bar right now. Yes, imagine doing positionals, Borb.
Doing positionals. What is that in Totorock?
Angry bird. Angry. The Borvis being a
Is Totorock the one that you step in the goo that slows you down?
Yep.
Yes, yes, welcome in, James. You are the Amgarist of Verb. Also, I hardly ever find a DPS player who actually does main assist. It's like, nope, we're not gonna do that.
Tell me what that is again?
Main assist, basically attacking whatever the tank is attacking.
Oh, I do that sometimes.
You should be doing.
That way you don't pull aggro off the tank.
Maybe one day find your unicorn.
Yeah, this is people are fucking stupid. Come on, Rogue. I'm gonna move the mob since you aren't moving to attack it from behind.
I queued up for the wrong damn thing!
Uh-oh.
I pressed the Alliance Raid, I thought I was supposed to pin jump on Gunbreaker. Damn it!
Oh, you queued for tank.
It's fine, we got Circus Tower. It's fine.
Just say, am dumb, have never tanked before, queued for tank by accident.
Well, you know I've tanked a little bit, but...
Well, then just say, make sure you know the mechanics. If you're good, if you know that, you're probably okay.
One of these days I might yank out my paladin again and start using it, not just for show.
Yes, they are. I see that. Silly Borb.
Fun fact, Borb is a nerd.
Well, what else is fucking new? I know how much anime you guys watch.
Lies and slander. And not guys, and guy, and
So,
Guys can apply to a group regardless of gender.
fight you.
You can technically use gals if they're all women, but most people just use guys from what I understand.
I'm gonna start using the term gals when I start referring to all of you.
Boxer, you can leave me out of this one, because I say folks.
I don't give a shit what you call me as long as it's not insulting.
Hey,
Or
Hawthorne.
late for dinner.
Yeah?
Hey, Hawthorne.
Yeah?
You fucking insulting.
Oh, that's not I don't like that. I don't like that. Sorry, this is kind of like a negative space right now. I'm just
You lovely goof.
okay, has the vibe changed?
I'll vibe check you in a minute.
Oh, seems to be confrontational still.
Oppressive work atmosphere.
Come on, you dinks. Stop pulling things and running ahead.
In color, you expect people are not.
You eggies. Chocobo dung for brains.
Poconos, what an interesting creature you've created. Mind telling me about him?
Oh,
And the
maybe-
rogue
maybe-
face tanked it. I was waiting for that.
Bye.
Somebody's too impatient. Like a prayer.
Bears.
So is Boxer. And Origin, for that matter.
Is there another Foxer in here?
You're cute. Just accept it. You're cute in my perspective.
No.
In my perspective, the Jedi are cute.
Let's see.
Have I ever told you the old story of Darth Sidious the Cute? Of course not. It's an old Sith legend.
It's legend.
Darth Plagueis the Cute. Sorry, not Darth Sidious. Darth Plagueis the Cute. He was so cute he could stop the ones he loved from dying.
The adorableness is so gratifying. Go to the end of the train.
I know what you mean, Borb. This is the backtrack dungeon.
How do I load more tile sets into... I'll figure that out. I'll figure it out.
I just drew something. I'm gonna stick it in the voice text.
I will look at it maybe.
I drew it. I'm just proud of it. Put it on the fridge. Daddy.
Don't call me daddy.
I'm talking to you.
Oh, okay, that's fine
No, he's talking to me.
Alex.
And I ain't daddy.
Alex,
Yes.
if I ever call you daddy, shoot.
Gladly.
then.
Breaker calls me all the time. I'm like, shut up.
Oh, no. Oh. What? Good.
What? I don't understand what's going on.
I'm just looking. I got an RPG Maker VX Ace downloaded and I'm gonna practice making maps on it. That's all. Yeah. Because it's not hard to make maps with it. It's just weird.
Are you thinking of the thing I dropped in voice text?
Oh no.
I know one thing.
XD, you drew wolf face.
Yeah.
I know one thing.
Artist meme going around.
That's cute. Yes.
He's cute. He is cute, in my
I'm
opinion.
not. Fucking
You are confused and you cannot convince me otherwise.
You are Kaboot and you cannot convince me otherwise. Okay, that's going on the wall, Logan.
You're cute and you can't convince me otherwise, too.
I can't convince you otherwise, but it's not my job to cure your ignorance.
Oh, really? I'm ignorant, huh?
Yep.
I feel I'm not wanted by the cool kids.
Well, we never said that. You're kind of putting it on yourself there.
I know, Hawthorne. I'm just giving you cute.
I don't want it.
You guys are getting it.
You shouldn't give people unsolicited feces. It's not nice.
Unsolicited species?
I said feces.
Oh no, that nasty. No, bad.
Yeah, I guess so.
Hawthorne is literally taking everything I say and putting it into a literal context.
Into a literal context. Okay.
Yeah.
Literally.
Literally.
You guys, you fucky wucky.
Hey, I heard you was fucking around. I don't appreciate
Feel the Beppis.
it. Also, is it RPG Maker or RPG Maker VX8 that's better? I don't know. They have XP and VX8 and that's it.
You know what the funny thing is? I hate Pepsi.
I don't know if that has anything to do with what I said, but I guess that's good to know.
Well, Shark made a comment in the stream chat
Oh, okay.
about Beppis.
I'm not the biggest fan of Pepsi either.
I'm more of a conch person myself.
I prefer Kwoosh. I prefer Kwoosh.
What's the
You know, orange Kwoosh and grape Kwoosh and cream soda Kwoosh. I like
Onk
that.
Knoll. Oh jeez.
I'm not a gnome. I'm not a gnome. I'm a gnome. What did you do? What would you do if the D&D campaign randomly had a gnoll that sounded like the fucking gnome meme?
I'm gonna take a gnome. I'm
Ember would hate
gonna
it.
take a gnome.
I'm a good gnoll,
And you've been mauled to death.
and you've been mauled. It'd be great. Ember hates everything though, Morgan. So it's not really an accomplishment to create something he dislikes.
Well, Ember kind of hates life in a way.
I mean, that's a mood.
Alright, alright, alright. Open for groups, I guess.
I also like Fanta.
I
You know-
could have sworn you said FAPTA.
By the way, the thing about RPG Maker, I made a game in RPG Maker back in the day with my best friend named Ingir the Movie the Game. Because Ingir is this word we came up with that we just find funny for no reason. It's a stupid inside joke. But I lost it on my last computer because it was on the hard drive, which died horribly. I can't even save the drive.
Yeah.
And recently I've been making a sequel called Ingir the Movie the Game, the Motion Picture the Game.
Oh no.
When it was Ingir the Movie the Game, the Motion Picture Experience the Game.
In 4D.
In
Featuring
Beppis.
Dante from the Devil May Cry series.
Really? We're going on that meme again?
No, but it's Ingir the Movie the Game, the Motion Picture Experience the Game.
Oh my god. What am I
Shoot
gonna
me
do,
now.
you
And I'm really sad because I can't, like, if I update it some more, I can't show my best friend because he's currently in basic training because he joined the Navy. I just want to show him Ingir the Movie the Game, the Motion Picture Experience the Game.
Lorgan, take me with you away from this chaos.
Well, you're welcome to queue with me in the game, but that's up to you. I can certainly take you with me, but you're not going to be going any way away from the chaos.
I'm taking you all with me. That's a threat.
Oh god.
Look out, it's a journey to hell.
Look out.
Well, that's a shame that it's a threat because I don't negotiate with threats.
Oh.
Okay, I was in a call with a whole bunch of people the other day. They were playing like Rainbow Six Siege, and they had to like free the hostage or something as the objective. And one of them, like, they all decided this would be funny because they were all on a team together. One of them like flew an explosive drone in and blew up the hostage, and then typed in chat, "I don't negotiate with terrorists."
What?
You know, actually, my brother told me a fun threat once, just because of the fact that he was a thinker, and I found it really funny. So here it goes. Hey Alex,
Yeah.
what do you think about hospital food?
Meh.
Kind of meh.
Yeah.
Well, I think I'd be okay with prison food.
Why?
You have to think about that one. I got that one right away, but I busted a gut when I understood it. It's like, oh,
I
that's
think-
terrible.
I think the best one I've unleashed lately was, "Oh my god, and I thought you were only ugly on the outside."
Ring around Rosie, running around Lorgans.
Yep, that's what you do, is it not?
All day, every day.
Zoomies.
Yeah, no, I'm feeling a little bit better.
I think okay, the one that was really good though, and this one I actually got to do in person. I was at the checkout at the grocery store,
Mm-hmm.
and I know one of the cashiers at the local grocery store. She's a fucking really cool person. She's an LGBT ally, really fun to talk to. And she has this guy that she's ringing through who's just like talking her ear off about how COVID is a conspiracy and everything.
Oh my god, that
You
stuff
need-
again.
You just need to go online and Google Slenderman BLM and you'll see everything.
Hey, Aterios, you joining? Or are you still stuck in that rage you didn't want?
Almost done. I just
So all I
died.
did to just like completely
All right,
shut him
I'll
down
wait a
was
second.
I looked over my shoulder and I just casually said, you can't actually get a degree on Facebook, right? And I went back to what I'm doing, and this guy had a fucking hissy fit. The checkout over, like next checkout over, stormed out.
That's great. I love it. I fucking hate Facebook. Okay, then.
Yeah, he was like,
I also
yeah.
hate Facebook.
I
he
fucking
was like,
hate
yeah, you may
Facebook.
care about all of that, but I care about facts and numbers, and like walks out, and I'm just like, yeah, you sound like a big kid who's like professing like, I'm a big kid now. I don't need to
I got my big black pants on.
I'm a big kid now.
I hate that I remember that shit.
That old song on us.
What a
No.
fucking adult baby to have a literal temper tantrum in a grocery store.
I think you should have just dug your heels in.
He like stormed out. He like fired a parting shot and just like left. I'm just like,
Oh, this guy's edgy. Hello.
I got 4 player commendations.
Whoa, that's a neat outfit.
Congrats. What one?
No, this one.
The one on the guy behind you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have that on Primal.
Tiger.
Like literally everything except the tank top is gunmetal black, and I'm using.
I don't understand that because small
Never mind.
businesses are the largest payers of property tax, which is a huge amount of taxes.
That's,
The government likes small businesses because they get a lot of taxes out of them. Why would the government want to shut down all small businesses?
the rabbit
Whose
stripper
conspiracy was that?
It makes literally no sense. They get less tax dollars if that happens.
stuff.
I don't know. People make no sense, do they?
No.
Well, you people make no sense like 99.9% of the time. So, take that how you will.
I want it out of my potatoes. And I have no idea why I said that.
Potatoes are good though. They are nice. They're nice things to have.
So are friends. Friends
Yeah,
are nice.
imagine having friends.
Yeah, Lorgans, imagine having friends.
Yes, I do have them, so I don't have to imagine.
Oh, are you lucky? Do you have how many friends?
Too many.
Your mom let you have 2 friends? What?
I kind of want to beat you over the head with something. You little shit. Anyway.
How come your mom let you have 2 friends?
What, your mom only let you have one? Nah, it was only half of one that you kept in the basement.
Yeah, it's only half. It's only half one. The only and I got a hand-me-down for my brother.
Oh my god.
Quality content, folks! Woo!
The quality content is good and it's nothing but the best.
Almost done cycling through everything, and then I can QS.
After you going in as.
I'm going to be going back in as Paladin again.
He wants to torture himself on the Paladin.
Beppis!
You look like a Beppis.
Beppis.
I don't know
Maybe
why,
one.
but from a distance, Atarius, I was kind of thinking for a moment that you kind of looked like someone who, if they were running around without their pants, might have been from Burning Man. I don't know why.
Is it because of the headband?
That, and it looks like you have a bunch of ash smeared across your face, and I don't know why. It's probably my imagination, and I'm not looking very closely.
No, I have the certain face paint, but it's not really paint. It's a branding.
Funky. I'm pressing wrong button.
Grim.
Okay. Alley done.
Morgan's looks like a not so great Paladin.
Yes, I need that. We need that cross data center.
Fuck.
Alright, so guess what the next dungeon is? The next highest I can do is.
What
You guys are going to love it.
What?
Zamile Darkhold.
I actually don't mind that. one.
I fucking hate it.
That's okay.
Half the people I play with are stupid when they run it.
I read that as mild dark hole.
Zamile.
I prefer mild dark hole.
Get your mind
I
out of
thought
the
you
gutter.
liked warm Darkhold, not mild.
No, your mind's in the gutter.
Your
I
mind is
think
in
it's
the
a
gutter.
mile. It's a
Your
mile.
mind is
of a
in the
hole.
gutter. Don't lie.
a
Don't
mile.
lie. Don't
It's a
lie. Don't lie.
I'm not
Tell us
lying.
the
It's a
truth.
mile of a hole that
Don't
happens
lie,
to be
please.
dark.
Just tell us. Tell us the truth.
I am telling the truth.
Nobody can stop the horny.
Especially when it deals with Lorgan.
To the restroom, but I don't know if I will because I gotta.
Q, bad.
Also, I'm pretty sure that Alex is wearing the Extreme Survival shirt, but that's not what I'm seeing on my screen.
Oh no. Do I want to know what you're wearing or what you're seeing? What you're seeing?
Well, you see, I'm wearing a.
I
I'm
don't
wearing
care
a
what you were
burgundy
wearing,
short.
Hawthorne. I swear to God.
Oh
I'm
no,
wearing a
someone's
burgundy-
being horny.
I'm wearing a burgundy short sleeve shirt with jeans.
Oh my God.
Yep.
You know, I still can't imagine how much of a pain in the ass having trying to get clothes as a hedgehog is.
Alex, look in voice text, you'll see.
Yeah, I see it.
Well, as soon as you get past all the holes, it's not that bad. Eventually, I just started getting cutback shirts.
Epis.
I might make this glam on Primal.
Then
I
again,
like it.
who am I to say that it's a good idea? That, like, furry wardrobe malfunctions are just a fact in the fandom.
Yeah, literally.
Like, the character I have list showing as the channel mascot has fucking antlers. That means button-up shirts are the only option.
Well, either that or you get like baby sweaters that you can unbutton the collar and then like slip them on like pants.
Huh.
Those exist. You get pants where you get shirts you can put on like pants, and then you button the collar. So you
Pant
don't have to worry about
shirts.
it anymore.
Oh, yeah, I should
Yeah.
buy some. I should buy some Deepwood Green while I'm here. Also, I think I'm being trailed. You couldn't just select me from the party list and send a friend request? I'm being watched, Lorgans. I'm being watched very closely.
Or being lurked upon.
Well, to be fair, he's also he's live streaming. He's being watched the most.
Well, I'm being very Lorgans is being watched. I was being intently watched.
God, I heard that text-to-speech.
And I can't leave the area because we're going in, but I'll do something.
Thank
when
you,
we're done.
Toxer. 6 months of subbing. Good grief.
majestic E flap flap go burr.
Alright, let me just get the cutscene here.
Two cat boys and one cat dad.
Well, it would be a Lizzie with you. A lizard. If I was on Primal. But I can live as a
So I
Minnesota.
need to just rush through and get to the spot where I can avoid the where we can avoid the eye.
Yes.
Come on, ninja! Attack from the back!
I didn't have a good spot to. Also, I
Oh,
so
I love playing rogue in D&D and intentionally attacking from the front and still getting backstab damage. It's great.
Just keep them here.
Like, I thought you were. I thought you enjoyed behind it, backdoor action. Go nuts!
No, I'm a switch. Silly.
Morgan.
Oh, can I play Mario Odyssey on you then?
You try to play me, you die.
Don't threaten me with a good time. I probably went over it.
Well, maybe it's a promise.
I have no idea where I'm going. I don't have a clue. No, I don't.
Gather that up and pull it in the next room.
You underestimate my power, Hawthorne. I am going to put on some chainmail and hug you.
I think a breastplate would be better in this case.
I do warn you that, yeah, you want to
Chainmail gets
I'm
poked
a
hole.
little bit of punishment.
Well, Gambison would probably work well.
You know, it's like how I can tell you how my day's been and how I'm feeling based on how many super beef burritos I'd be willing to eat.
I'm guessing yours is doing pretty good, and that range I think is going to be about a 4. I'm going to say 4.
No, 4 is okay, like, because this is a super beef burrito. This isn't just like a beef burrito. This is super beef. Okay, like,
so what's wrong with 4?
so like a 0 is I'm feeling really sick. I can't stomach it. Like 1 is I'm feeling sick, but I can stomach it. 2, optimal. Okay, that's a good dinner. 2 super beef burritos. 3, I don't like myself. I'm having one more than I should. 4, awful. I fucking hate myself. Twice as many super beef burritos as I should. Eating my problems away, you know? 5, I want to.
Where's that ground target?
I'm the kind of person who eats more if they feel good.
I eat.
It's bad. It's bad because I feel good a lot.
Maybe you feel good because you eat so much.
No. I feel good because of other things, but maybe.
Honestly, I could go for a couple super beef burritos, but I have to go to Taco Time for that. And Taco Time is in the city, and I am not.
I have a place nearby called Quesada. I order from Quesada whenever I feel like a burrito.
Plus, I already got, like, how do I put this? I ordered takeout the other day, or delivery, so I'm not buying any, like, takeout or delivery anytime soon.
okay, so Morgan, do you remember how to do this?
Yeah.
Then we go eat it, delete it.
I'm curious, what were you worried about me missing?
Probably this part.
I go to bed a little bit earlier today because I didn't get a good sleep. Partway through sleeping, my legs started doing the squiggly spooch.
Does anybody get to sleep anymore?
Nope, I certainly don't.
Smart. Just as
I should make that exact reference because my fucking leg hurt so bad this morning. I have this thing where I get Charlie horses from hell. Like, have you seen the video Charlie Horse from Hell? Where the dude's like, he's got a cramp in his leg so bad, you can just like watch his muscles squirming around like fucking crazy.
Oh yeah, nocturnal leg cramps. I get those all the time. Try pickle juice.
Pickle juice?
Pickle juice is full of electrolytes and amino acids that should help your muscles not actually do that thing that it does in the middle of the night. And it works. It just works.
I get them really bad, like to the point where sometimes when I get like if I get them like first thing in the morning when I wake up, I can't walk for like an hour.
Bring him away in Morgan.
I haven't had one where I've been entirely immobile, but I have had ones where it's like, okay, this feels like it's lasted 10 minutes, but it's only been like...
No. My doctor says it's because I carry too much stress in my legs. I'm tensing my muscles so often. And it's just, if I sleep for a long time and my muscles relax, when I wake up and my muscles start to get tense again because of my legs just go, no, ain't having this.
Yeah, I say try pickle juice.
Or
weed.
juice.
I mean, pickle juice has to That one doesn't even work on like a funny ha-ha level.
Okay, Hawthorne, I'll juice your pickle. Does that one work better for you? I intentionally said it that way because it was less dirty.
I mean,
But dirty is fun!
well, but yeah, dirty is fun, but also you didn't have to say it at all.
I know.
I'm just saying it's an option. I'm not saying it made me angry, but it is an option.
Oh, he an angry boy.
You know,
No.
here's the thing, though. maybe I'm
I'm not angry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make you angry.
No, don't make me angry. You won't like me.
I'm gonna make you angry.
I'm not a good angry.
Woo!
I'm very bad angry.
Hawthorne.
What? What?
Usually you get angry by
You're
the
a
time
prickle
you're
boy.
done.
Okay. That is factual.
I'm gonna call you the worst thing. I'm gonna call you the worst thing I could possibly call you.
Okay.
Insulting.
Oh. You're doing it out of malice, and I don't want to feed into that. So I'm not gonna react to that in a way that you desire.
Ooh.
The fact you said that, you've already given me everything I've ever.
Adarius, why are you attacking that thing?
I'm just precarious.
I was attacking the betrayed soul.
I'm going like, your main tank assist? What? I don't know, whatever. Fuck you, die thingy.
Yeah, it's been attacking the healer, so that's why I switched over to doing that.
Hawthorne, you're a big, smelly, dumb, and you smell like old toothpaste.
I mean,
What?
that just means I smell like mint.
I'm trying to think of like the worst playground insult I could think of.
Well, I'll say this then.
I am not having an easy time with this today, am I?
You are a dark person.
Are you having a good time with this today there, Logan? Or is it just kind of
This dungeon equal meh.
meh?
What?
So somewhat smashing the button?
You're just a discount porcupine. There, I said it.
Oh, okay.
I don't care that you broke your arm.
At least she's not comparing you to Sanic.
Not yet.
Even I don't go that low.
That's low-hanging fruit.
And also, you can notice the character is intentionally designed to not be like that.
Good.
Diamond Tooth Hedge Mole.
If that thing has diamonds, so please pull them out.
I am so excited for the new Sonic game. Sonic forces me to quit DeviantArt.
Oh, these guys.
If they ever left DeviantArt, that website would die. The only thing keeping that site together is the Sonic fandom. Have you seen the Thomas the Tank Engine fandom though?
I don't think I want.
I think the worst thing I've ever seen come from DeviantArt. Somebody made a train soda that was just Elsa from Frozen as a Thomas the Tank Engine train.
Half some under the bad.
That is awful, and I hate it.
And yet, somewhere else, someone likes it.
It energized someone's base.
My character is an anthropomorphic thick fox
You don't like being called cute?
Not cute.
You are cute.
I am not cute.
You are cute. Tonight all you want, you are.
Call 800-588-2300. Never. Today.
Really?
What?
Oh, remember that time when on Air Force One, the daytime, the horrible taste in TV that was there, that you heard on Air Force One, the Empire carpet jingle.
Oh my god.
800-588-2300. Never. Today.
Who's better than Bad Boy?
Still the point remains that he is cute and there's nothing that can be done to change my mind.
I said a jingle that fucking dispelled like fucking counterspelled you.
You know,
You can counterspell me all you want.
alright. Okay. Everybody goes on about like D&D monsters like mind flayers and stuff like that. The mind flayers are great and whatever. Yeah, sure. But they kind of gush over them. But in reality, mind flayers only do one thing. Change my mind.
They suck.
Are you fucking
joking? No.
Doesn't seem like we're joking.
Yeah, I don't even know what you're pointing to.
I don't even.
Hey Jay.
I hope someone got the
I've been
joke.
here the whole time and just too tired to fuck it.
I hope someone got the joke that I said.
I got the joke. The thing about mind players is that they hit a lot of buttons for me. That's the joke. About
It's
them
a lot of
while.
suck,
Okay,
is what it is.
I'm done. Goodbye.
Are you?
Good night.
Are you?
Good night. Good night, Wisconsin.
Is it the vertical mount? Be honest with me.
God, I actually am not into that at all. You should talk to Sheffy if you want that.
Fair enough.
Nah, I'm gonna be legit. I can't think of a classic like D&D monster that's like attractive and everything. But they're all like horrible Google rips. And like, you know. Are there even like any Anthro ones that are like slightly unique, like Kuatoa? Like, what the fuck is? They're so weird.
Rakshasa?
They're a mythological creature though.
Yuan Ti?
No, I think what you meant to say is what are you on T, not you on T.
Well, it's obvious you're on some sort of strange drug.
It's called lack of sleep. I do it all the time.
It's called
Yeah.
lack of sleep, and it's contagious.
Very. When I'm like sleepy, I'm gonna test to this. When I smoke weed, I just get like super like quiet and I just kind of space out. When I'm tired, I'm just like, but what if Beavis was Beavis? Like what? Oh, something funny. Like a wall so random. Like my entire humor just devolves into 14-year-old. That's all. Oh my god, it's such an exploding llama pancake. That's amazeballs. You know,
Exploding
like,
llama pancake?
that's like what 14-year-olds find funny.
I could have sworn
Oh
you
my
said.
god, that's so lol random. I'm ruffle-coptering my ruffle.
Bro, that's so random. I'm rafflecoptering my helicopter right now.
Wouldn't it be funny if eggs?
Bro, I think that's hilarious.
I think this situation could be improved with Cupcake.
Bro, everybody knows any situation can be improved with Cupcake.
Any situation can be resolved instantly with Rainbow Unicorn Cupcake.
Get real, bro.
I really, like, that form of humor, I usually find it really annoying until you find, like, the perfect, like, lol so random thing, and I just, it's like people who giggle at potty humor. I can't help it. I know it's stupid, but I still giggle.
I never really understood what everybody found so funny. They were just giggling when people said poo and pee and stuff. I didn't understand.
Nah,
I'm still not quite sure what I should be when I should be using Sheltron.
AT, I found you during this whole conversation.
I think my level of humor is a bit more nuanced.
There is no humor more nuanced than Deadpool cosplayer. So what was that, Jay? You said something to me?
Look at this match. This is you.
What?
I'm playing Payday, and I found a match that perfectly fits your situation at the moment.
I was literally stuck.
I don't get it. But
Well, this one's probably better.
yeah, not really.
No.
No, it doesn't
Thankfully, we have the healer on the ball.
What you're forgetting is that when I pose IRL, you can see sparkles like appear. There's just lens flares behind me at all times when I pose.
Lens flare, sparkle, sparkle.
I look like a J.J. Abrams movie every time I pose.
Oh yeah, that's right. Thanks, Facebook. I really wanted to see that. I appreciate that. Thanks.
I deleted my Facebook account.
Also, there's a new heist added to Payday, and I got a lot of, and I ended up saying fucking and got it, and it was so fun.
Hate it, more like gay day.
I use Facebook for actual networking, not like social stuff, but like actual networking. It recommended me some stupid shit. I don't even want to say what it was.
Swedish penis enhancer pump?
No.
Lorgan, I'm pretty sure Sheltron is a cooldown, but I don't have too much knowledge of Paladin.
I think it's says block incoming attacks, duration 4, 50% oath gauge.
Yeah, pretty sure it's a cooldown then. Oh, I didn't know they put a orchestral roll in here.
There we go! Another one down.
Yep. Another one down in the books.
Another one bites the dust.
I figured you were gonna do that.
Another one
bites the
bleps.
butts.
No bite booty.
Another one bites the butts. And another one goes, and another one goes, and another one
No
bites
bite
the
booty.
butts. Hey, it'll get you too. Another one bites the butts.
Am I allowed to bite Lorgan's tail feathers?
No, his underfluvies are mine.
No violation.
I think
I
I think as a species we should try
Gibby,
to feast any and
hello.
all violence.
How are you doing? Welcome on in, and thank you ever so much for the raid. How was your stream?
In order to advance society, we need to have a giant Yoshi.
Hi.
We need to have a giant Yoshi to force people into the mob.
What? Anyway, welcome to my sphere of existence. It's a strange place.
Hey everybody,
We're just
are
doing
you
some
ready
grinding.
to-
What?
Hey everybody, are you ready to experience some wonderful espionage known as cringe? Because we're getting into that today.
Anyway, yeah, welcome on over. It's always great to have other people hanging out. I'm night shift, but I've taken to streaming during the morning as well. I kind of had to adjust back to the control scheme for this because I was playing Final Fantasy XI when I was working. But yeah, welcome on in. T, can we get a shout out perhaps?
Maybe.
Go ahead and boop the command for me.
Hey, can you please put?
Oh, yeah. For those new here, I tend to be a fan of retro games, MMOs, and I'm hoping to eventually start doing VR. I keep saying I do VR, but I just haven't. I really need to start doing some of that content. But I'm lazy.
Very.
Nice to meet you, Lazy. I'm
Lord, you can go ahead and kick me from the party. That's what I can do real quick.
Mom, get out of my room.
Why though?
I'm 24 years old, and I don't even know why you're here.
Hawthorne, goddammit, my house, my rules. If you're gonna live under my roof, you're gonna do exactly what I want. Now you're not.
Whose name's on the deed? Not yours.
The fuck? Yeah, it's kind of fun. But yeah. I don't do it. I didn't do it because of the VTuber craze. Mostly just, this is my avatar I use in VR. And this is how I appear if I hop on VR chat when girlfriend drags me kicking and screaming into it, and on Neos VR. Well, sometimes.
Hi, I am girlfriend. I grab Lorgan's and he go. I am sleepy, me no brain.
Abuse. By the way, if you do want to go ahead and use things like, say, the avatar I'm using here on screen, I'd personally recommend VC Face. Find an FBX model that is designed for things like VR chat or things like that, and get it customized to your liking. Then go ahead and rig it up in Unity for a VRM. And that'll allow you to use it with VC Face, which is the program I'm using. Because FaceRig sucks now. And don't even bother with animes. Ugh. Yuck. Okay. So, I don't want to do Darkhold again, because fuck that noise. Could do Stone Vigil. Or we could go ahead and... I don't know. We could also do... I don't know, cause I'm fucking clueless. We could always do... Palace of the Dead is another option, too.
If we do Palace, I'm sorry, I'm gonna drop.
Aww. Don't like it?
I've never been a big fan of it. I actually have a friend who has Run Palace, and every single time they do, they fall asleep in it. They literally get so bored.
Wow.
Yep.
Alright. We'll have fun doing those things. Not a problem at all. And thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Let's see. Well, for variety's sake, let's do Stone Vigil.
Alright, Q, and I'm gonna run and grab something to drink real quick.
Q. Anyway, we're happy to go ahead and play. If anyone wants to join in on the grinding, they are welcome to.
Oh, that's a loaded statement right there.
T, get your mind out of the gutter.
Where's me horny mallet?
Also, Lorgans, you might want to say data center and server.
Yeah, it's already in the tags of the thing. It's Crystal DC.
By the way, I'm gonna go to bed because me brain no work. Okay, bye.
Have
Sleep
fun.
well. See you later, love.
I'm gonna go be unconscious for a while because I like faking being dead.
Oh yeah, you have to go. You have to go through the nightly, or at least hopefully semi-nightly, free trial of death.
Now, isn't it a little bit weird that we have special furniture that we use and we put on special clothes and then pretend to be dead for 8 hours?
8
Try explaining that
hours.
to an
Most
alien
people don't
who
even
doesn't-
get that.
But like, imagine explaining that to an alien who doesn't sleep.
I want to be buried the way that I sleep, stark naked.
Yeah, I was gonna say, literally, you think about it. You think about it, though.
That's when you
We have
include the
special
bed sheets
furniture.
in the casket.
Listen, we
Now,
have special...
Hawthorne,
Go ahead, T.
you say, Hawthorne, I want to be buried the way that I sleep, hanging upside down in a closet.
Oh my god. But truth
Well,
be
you kind of
told-
are deep in the closet there, aren't you, sweetie?
Oh, I'm so deep in the closet that I'm having adventures in Narnia, okay?
Yeah.
I don't think Narnia wants you. The way you are.
Wow. I see.
Mr.
I mean, am I wrong?
Mr. Thomas just invited me for tea, and apparently Aslan is a Jesus allegory, so I don't know how to feel right now.
What else is new? It's the lion, the lion, the witch, and the audacity of this bitch.
No, it's Harry Potter and the audacity of this bitch.
It's like, Karen, I don't care if you think you deserve this promotion. It expired a week ago.
I just like to say straight up, I love everybody's reaction when in the D&D campaign there was a play named The Lion, the Witch, and the Warhorse.
Oh my god. You so did that on purpose.
Yes, on purpose.
Well, it's also pretty funny that I keep derailing your boss fights and making friends out of them.
You've done that once.
And T was like, never again.
Well, you
befriended
didn't.
a ghost, and I knew there was like a fucking 50% chance they just make friends with the ghost. And I'm like, okay, I'm okay with this. I'll write it so it could go either way.
Oh my god.
I
Yeah.
like
how
to
long-
write like that. I like to write like, oh, if they try to solve this diplomatically, it's fucking possible, and they get a reward for it. But they could also do it violently, and they get a different reward for it.
Wait, how long ago did you do that?
That was like a good month or two ago, at least.
Okay.
It was in like
I was gonna
December.
You know, at this point, I'm wondering if it might just be a good idea to unhitch the theater from reality and just have it be the theater at the end of the universe or something.
Oh. I was thinking about something random the other day. Having
Was it
some
an
sort of like...
exploding lemon pancake?
What?
You are a pancake, yes.
He said it was random. Okay, anywho, I need to sleep.
Good night, bye.
I am insane and fabulous.
So you're insanely fabulous.
Like, come on. When I'm on stream, I'm a freaking male burb. I'm meant to be fabulous. I just need to puff up like some angry chicken and hiss at something. I don't know.
I was gonna say you could say
Oh,
like
I thought you were gonna go full peacock.
I actually did that to someone and they freaked the hell out. I have in Neos, when I pull both triggers, it extends the wings and also makes my ears puff up, go on end. And I just puffed up and I just sidled up to them, puffed up and hissed. And they were like, "What the fuck?"
it's like Jim Carrey as the Grinch said in that movie. He's like, "You're fabulous."
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's even better when I was playing Synth Riders with that, and we were going ahead and moving the controllers everywhere because they got full body. Just swish that tail everywhere, and Laughing was apparently entranced by it.
Why can I not do that command right now? What the hell?
What are you going on about?
Okay, so I decided, screw it, I'm gonna use the Eggy Glamour system. And here I am trying to set it up. And it's like, nope, unable to execute command at this moment. Alright, unable to execute command at this
Leave
moment.
party for a moment and try it.
Unable to execute command at this time.
What the fuck?
Right?
Well, Google it.
Reset your game.
I'm
Reset
not going
your
through that right
brain.
now.
Reset your game.
I am not going through that right now. No way, hell.
So, roulette or no?
Whatever you want, as long as it's not Palace. Hell, I'll do PvP if you want to.
You level with that?
PvP?
Yes.
And
It's not the greatest way to level, because people give you shit, but you can.
People give you shit? What do you mean?
A lot of people hate how the newbies use PvP sometimes to level. So, it usually doesn't end well.
The funny thing is, I don't give a shit about how salty they are.
I know.
I go like, oh, that's nice, that's precious. Like, come on, tell me how much you hate me and my fluffy plumage.
Oh, I've started just not caring about PvP in this game anymore.
Why would anyone?
I've been caring enough to go like from Summoner to Scholar before, when you have no healer. Oh boy. Okay. So here's the story behind that one. There was one time I got in on a partial party, and the game was gonna start anyway, and it was all DPS. So I was like, fuck it. I'll try and at least heal. A good portion of the way through the match, we fill up, and it includes a healer. I die, and I'm rezzing back at the starting point, and I see a message in party chat, but he was the only one to go healer. And I was about to message, what? Because I knew they were talking about me. And I see the message that I got kicked from the duty.
Why? Because you went healer?
I went healer, and I'm not very good at healing in PvP. And I got vote kicked for that bullshit.
Just by changing over to healer. You didn't do anything else.
I went to healer. I tried to heal everybody. I tried to keep everybody up. I'm not good at healing in PvP. And I got vote kicked.
Well, that's just self-defeating, isn't it?
Yeah. I got fucking pissed for a little while, and when I calmed down, I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna heal again. Period.
It's PvP, I guess.
Yeah.
Man,
That's
I forget
what I
how
meant in PvP.
therapeutic Payday is.
I still haven't played that. I get the feeling I'm probably only gonna play it in VR when I do, though.
I mean, it's only $10. You don't get a
I
whole lot of
own
content.
it.
You get a good chunk of content. What?
I already own it.
Then play it at some point.
Well, what I'm really
Gordon.
looking forward to is having someone to play couch co-op games with.
I get it. I get it.
Anyway, I have to scoot. It is 10 a.m. and I have to grab stuff. So I'll see you guys later.
Alright,
Bye,
bye-bye,
Hawthorne.
Beppis.
Why do you call me Beppis?
Because I can, that's why.
Just because you can doesn't mean you should.
I'm a weirdo, what else is there?
Of course we should.
Mm.
Bye, Hawthorne.
Be a good bean.
No promises.
What? The queue!
Less than 5
Yeet.
minutes.
I just like the ridiculous physics in this game. It is amusing. Like, this just screams mid-2010s, and I love it.
I wish Darius would come in, because I was hoping to have them join us, but... I think they're
Yeah,
distracted
but-
with something.
Lorgans is distracted with something.
Shiny!
Exactly. Is Reaper. Hello, Reaper.
It's
Hey,
a
Reaper.
potato Durgan!
Fair warning, Reaper. Lorgans is streaming.
Well, he probably already knew that because he just hosted.
Hey. I don't know what he's doing in the background there.
I don't know.
Being a good bean.
Oh, no,
Reaper
no
is
one
good
can
bean.
stop the
Must
world.
cut.
What?
I said Reaper is good bean. Must cut. Huh?
There it goes! Press the button, damn it!
I already did. You press the button, damn it.
Well, that's an interesting outfit Kronisu has.
That's a good one.
I get the feeling that somebody's going to mod in a femboy Hooters outfit. What the fuck?
I'm sure that's a thing already, and this is the thing. This has definitely already been a thing.
I think I just need to focus on her and the DPS get the feathers, right?
I don't even remember if we have to deal with feathers in normal.
They do. And hide behind rocks.
Well, hide behind rocks, yes. I know that. Oh my god. It's been a while
But-
since I've been in Norm.
By the way, there is a Femboy Hooters outfit in 14.
I figured.
It's basically just the calfskin leather cap and the Expeditioner's pantalettes. You dye them orange, and then you wear one of the singlets as well.
Oh, jeez. Well, I get the feeling you probably have that personally.
I actually do. Well, I don't have the cap. Excuse me.
You know, you should go dungeon running wearing that. We got some rockin' tunes, yeah!
Let me see this real quick. Lorgans, I want to scream.
When do you not want to scree?
When I see a summoner with decent gear for their level.
Am I missing something again?
Yeah, this guy has just got a hodgepodge of gear on.
Probably a noob.
He is. But like by level 50, your stuff should be higher than level 1.
Wait, that bad?
That bad.
Maybe they're doing like a challenge.
Get the feathers, get the feathers!
Yeah, I'm going for him.
My
Ow!
Elephant had, the only thing that my Elephant had that was level 1 for a very long time was just the ring. Everything else I kept up. It's just the ring for some reason I just never bothered with.
So they're more level for them. They're using the 45 summoner artifact here for the head. 41 for the chest piece. I'm gonna do some DPS here.
Sounds like they're just new to the game and basically haven't kept up with the gear.
Maybe. Yeah, 45, 41. 45.
Hide,
42,
bitches!
45, 45.
Oh, someone was out.
But yeah, all their accessories are like dual or something.
So yeah. What
Yeah?
would be the first couch co-op thing you want to do, Lord?
I don't know. Anything you wanted to play? Who knows? We could maybe boot up the Genesis or find some SNES games that are co-op too.
Yeah, I will totally watch that even by default with doing so.
Like I've got all the Sonic games too.
You know, what reminds me of I'll wait till you're done now.
We're almost done already.
Reaper, are you doing better?
Let's not, let's not talk about it. Let's not talk about it on screen.
I'm just asking if you're okay mentally.
And it goes to the
I'm
healer.
I'm doing better. So
That's good.
That's good. That's good.
I'll talk about it after working stream though.
Yeah.
Beppis. Oh, you leveled. Cool.
Yes, I did.
Yay!
Means I'm 71.
Oh, but that reminds me, Lorcan, you have a Switch, right? I keep forgetting.
Yes.
Would you ever want to do like the Super Nintendo online stuff?
Good, maybe.
Want to do a playthrough? Like one of my favorite games is Super Mario World. One of the first video games I've ever played.
Well, I'm likely to play that on my actual Super.
True.
And it's not multiplayer.
I understand that, but I can't do that because I don't live near you. So.
It's not a couch co-op game anyway, dude.
But you can do it online on Nintendo Switch.
But why would you? It's not co-op.
Yeah, it is 2-player.
Since when has Super Mario World been 2-player?
It's always been 2-player.
I don't ever remember it being 2-player, and the Mario games aren't exact.
It's Mario and Luigi. It's okay. It literally takes. It's a world map.
No.
You got your world map, and basically what you do is one person does a level, and then it switches to the next person, and they can do that level. I can also trade. I can also, like, if I have more lives than you, I can give you some lives essentially to help you.
I kinda rather would play it on actual hardware though. Like, I'm not trying to offend it, but unless it's an actual co-op game, I'm going to be playing it on actual hardware.
You complete levels together on the world map. So
you're missing the point. Simultaneous co-op.
In that case, we could probably just jump on that has simultaneous co-op in it.
Fair warning, I suck at a lot of those old platformers.
Oh, I do too. I still think it'd be fun to play with you, though.
Fair.
Morgans, why'd you have to drag me into this hellhole?
I roulette it.
They've got all 3 Donkey Kong Countries on there now, so my favorite being 2.
Like, you know my shtick is usually actual hardware when I can get it.
Yes, I agree. I actually agree with you. I would rather play on actual hardware, but I don't expect to be
Coffee dirt. Coffee blue.
Coffee?
Comfy.
Oh, comfy. Yes, I am very comfy.
Keep in mind, I get fucking lost in here, so if I miss something, let me know.
Yeah, I think it'll be fine. We're not going sideways. No. Reaper, I will give you a cup of coffee. Derg is like, I want actual coffee.
Somebody just knocked on the door.
Frappuccino sounds really good.
Hang on. Just a sec. That's my bloody imagination again. Go figure. Okay, let's go.
And before it's actually Ember sneaks up behind you.
No, Ember's trying to sleep. Emphasis on trying.
Morgan's is being too noisy because of us.
No, I'm just loud in general.
Exactly.
But yeah,
Comfeeder means comfy to blanket.
I'm questioning what DPS I want to level after or healer as well.
I'll do the dumb. I don't care, I'll do the dumb.
What, you pulling them, you mean?
Yeah.
Well, if people pull it directly onto my face where I can just AoE grab them, I don't mind. But most people aren't that smart.
Yeah, and then you got people like me who pull off of you every so often. I don't pull off of you all the time, so... What I really need to do is make a macro that literally I just pop every single time that I target something, where it'll target the tank and then target their target.
I kind of want to set target the target or target of target for healer. So that way, I'm always targeting party members, and if I use an aggressive spell, it'll just cast on whoever they're targeting, no matter what.
You could do that. You can also do it so, like, say you're choosing to DPS, and you know there's like a massive tank buster or something coming. You could throw a regen or something like that, you know? Like throw a healing spell.
I think I'd rather just keep the damage spells doing. I'd get a little bit confused otherwise.
Bad enough. Alright.
Okay, I better get...
Grab the photocell.
To eat.
Do we have enough?
Does that answer your question?
That'll be, yep. Hey, Reaper. How about a 9-course breakfast?
Ooh, you trying to make me a big belly Durgan?
Of course!
I thought all Durgans were supposed to have big bellies. I watched Flight of Dragons. They fly off flatulence.
Listen, I may be called hot air, but I'm not that.
Yeah, about being full of hot air in more ways than one. Everything. I'm trying to remember where, but I feel like up that path or up another path there is a, call it, another photo cell that we definitely have to get.
I was just switching controllers real quick.
Run! Ugh, I hate this. I'm pretty much bound to 1/4 of my salt.
Join the club.
Well, literally, I have the extended cross hotbar on, and I literally have held down L2 the entire freaking dungeon run until just barely where I did an R2 and left directional for my Addle.
Welcome back, Kiwi.
Welcome back.
Hello,
Hey,
Kiwi.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. What? There I go, I'm singing again. Oh, nuts. Look out.
Usually I can tell which corner it is, but there's definitely one that has that hidden pod behind it.
We got pulled into this place again.
Yeah. Well, you got pulled in again. This is my first time running it today.
You're going like, no!
Run!
Well, here's the... Once I get to a certain point with a character, I can always just switch to nothing but the level 50 runs, but I want to get all the characters up to 50 first.
Hmm.
And then I never have to run the normal roulette unless I'm doing it for like once a day.
Yeah, but just wait till you get them all to 60, and then to 70.
Yeah, because at that point, 50 is the lowest. It's basically the base.
Yeah, because it becomes 56, 70.
Or they're going to have 80, 90, 100 eventually.
Well, we've already got 80. There are some dungeons in the current expansion that aren't part of the expert roulette.
In other words, I like paying.
Literally.
It's like, want me harder, Daddy Square. What the hell?
Literally want me harder. That's what this freaking healer is doing. Or no, excuse me, Stomacher. The healer is doing great. Okay.
Die, die, die! Smack it over the head. There we go. That was terrible.
Yeah, sure. Fell off already.
I still love how easy I can just switch controllers when I feel the mood. Like, you know what? I don't feel like using my DualSense anymore. I'm gonna switch over to the Switch Pro controller. Because, fuck, why not? I also have a Wii U Pro controller that I use for Final Fantasy XI primarily. Belly done go boom. And I'm accidentally taking screenshots again, of course.
Well done.
Huh?
Yeah, I know here to stop.
Yep. I was hoping that I'd... Yep, everyone got through.
Okay. I don't have to turn on DPS.
Hopefully they catch on to that.
Oh yeah, they're all attacking.
Forward! Boing, 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 boing.
I'm literally boinging off of all the walls.
It's
Gather
ping
them up
pong
and
mode!
send.
I like that healer staff.
I think that's the current relic. I could be wrong.
Yeah, the downside is the relic is just painful to grind for.
Either that or it's the current one you get from the trial, the EX trial. Law's order. I think that's trial.
So, I think the next expansion goes to Garlemald, Ilsabard, and places like that, right?
Garlemald and Razadhand.
Razadhand?
Yes.
And what's there?
So the original relic back in 2.x had some folks that came from Razadhand to Aordi, and they helped us to make the relic better. And since pretty much the 2.x relic, Razadhand has come up as a name we've heard for quite a while.
As in a location or something else?
It's a location. Order 18. Where is that from?
I'm not sure why, but I was hearing either Order or Anal. I'm not sure which.
Order. So that is yes, it's a and it's a relic. I'm not that far in that part. Go on the torturous green step of gathering. Get it. If I have to, just say the word and I'll limit break all this crap.
Don't limit break here.
It'll build up enough. It'll build up enough.
You just want to press the button.
How many times have you seen a summoner press the button?
That's not any different than... Isn't it Meteor like every other caster, or different?
It's Meteor like every other caster. I'm pretty sure Red Mage, though, had a separate one.
It'd be more interesting if we had separate ones. But I think they're too lazy to do it.
Blepis.
You look like a Blepis.
And I got smacked.
That's why it's best to usually let me do it, because I definitely have a range.
Well, I have a range, it's just... I have to use both triggers.
Oh, I know. Yeah. Have a lance design. Boom.
Die, 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 die!
Alright.
Also, I kind of don't like how they made the default attack of the wind one, the blue carbuncle / Garuda, an AoE effect, because it makes grinding or fighting early on a fucking pain in the ass.
Do you know how much I actually use Garuda?
A lot or no?
No. I'm supposed to be switching out between eggs, but I don't. I think current meta is you're supposed to switch between at least Ifrit and Garuda, but I don't. I just use Ifrit all the time.
Can Titan even tank anymore?
Nope.
Why'd they feel the need to take that away?
I don't know, and I say it's a very stupid thing because it makes tanking anything very hard.
Unless it
Because
augments
of
you
the-
to be able to tank.
I don't believe it does.
Also, what would you think of this? What if they made a channeling class that was somewhat similar to what Yazael does, and it was a branch-off summoner?
Would be nice. Well, they probably not. It's taking them for freaking ever just to do the, what you call it, the... What's up? Taking them forever to give us more Eggies. We've literally had the same Eggies since 2.x. I don't know if you want to pull what's in there. Oh, nice. Everything wants to aggro me.
Well, you're just the perfect target, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm a squishy summoner. A squishy summoner makes things go boom.
But yeah, I think it'd be cool if you could actually get a channeler job as well.
But yeah, will they? Probably not.
Would it be amazing? Fuck yes.
Oh yeah. Right there. And right here.
Oh, okay. Wait, I'm turned around. Okay, this way. Be safe on your way out, Reaper. Hey, it's going kaboom on me.
Yeah. I've hit the thaumaturge and the healer.
It's explosions everywhere. Save me.
Literally. Okay.
Mark.
Oh, okay, the thaumaturge got through. I'm just gonna hit the ad. Out of the yuck. Yup.
I finally figured out that I'm putting all my tank pulling abilities in the exact same place.
Okay. And?
Basically, having all the like abilities are the ones that... You know there's abilities that are just not unique at all, no matter what form they take.
Right.
Putting them in a similar location just makes it so much easier to switch between jobs and not lose a beat. Coming up with a crossbar setup for summoner is still making me want to tear my hair out, though.
Well, I mean, the way I do it, I have all my dots in the easiest to reach areas. So for me, that's just literally L1 in my directionals on a DualShock, and then all my Aether-based stuff is R1, and the pad below that, triangle, square, circle, so on and so forth. And then for my spells that I'm usually using quite a bit, so like my ruin.
Yeah.
Those are L1 or L2 and L2 and my symbol. I usually do this in this arena. Kind of makes it a little easier. You don't have to worry about yanking things. Sorry, healer.
Bye-bye, Tail.
Alright, let me help you with the tail. Because apparently the thaumaturge is doing whatever.
They're being a dink.
Yep. There you go.
Alright, go ahead and blast it.
You got it. Gather them all up and I'll hit that button.
Hit it now.
Magical button. One ran away. Oh well.
Yeah, the AoE ones are just nowhere near as good.
Healer is getting my calm. Have a belt if you want it.
Just greed.
Literally what I did.
Greed everything, turned into goodies.
Right.
47. Oh, I guess that means Piss Palace. Or are you referring to Aram Vale when you say Piss Palace?
Oh. Aramvale is the literal bane of existence.
It's not the worst dungeon. Besides,
Morgan,
you get the
Morgan,
special, huh?
It is the worst dungeon ever.
Why is it the worst dungeon ever?
Okay, let me put it this way for you. It caps out at 49. We do not get our level 50 abilities.
Oh, that's why you hate it.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry. If I can get up to 50 with this one, we're just going to go straight to Wanderer's Palace or anything else for that matter.
Because Aramvale is the bane of anyone's existence.
Well, only the bane of people's existence if they don't know fucking mechanics. Got that.
Alright.
Chances are it'll take for fucking ever to get a healer.
Probably.
Watch me get proven wrong. Currently the cats are grouping each other on top of my giant freaking bean bag.
I swear I hear more about the cats using your beanbag than you using your beanbag.
Because they now sit there when I'm sleeping on it and when I'm not sleeping. It doesn't matter. They lay on it. It is soft.
Sucks to be you.
As long as they don't shit on it or something like that, I'm fine with it.
Just imagine 10. Not 2. 10.
Just keep me taking pictures of the cats.
And you would probably love my place a lot.
But you got lots of kitty there.
Like I said, Wrecker is a cat fanatic.
Crazy cat man?
Basically the equivalent, yes.
Meow, baby.
And we have 7 kittens, most of which are spoken for right now. But he's joked about. Yeah, he's joked about that, and I'm like, no. And I told him what the alternative was. I said, you can have 11 or 12 or 13 cats, but you'll be sleeping out on the street.
What, because landlord?
Okay, I'm gonna say this kind of quietly, but I'm not really even supposed to have more than 2 cats. Because there's an addendum in my lease. Because the place technically says I'm not supposed to have cats, but we added an addendum because we agreed with the agency that we would have cats. But it was only for 2, not 10.
I'm guessing that the kittens aren't a problem unless they stay.
Regardless, I still have 10 cats.
Currently.
Right now I have a house full of cats and kittens together, 17.
Good fucking god. You might want to make sure that like 10 cats is...
Yeah.
That's a lot of pussy.
Yeah. And Riker's learning the hard way how much it is. And Riker learned the hard way about definitely needing to get his cat fixed.
I didn't need cat fixed first thing. Neuter that kitty.
Oh my god.
Ladies and gentlemen, spay and neuter your pets.
Please and thank you. Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking kill you. You're gonna overwhelm.
Apparently my toast is gonna be cold by the time we're done. I'm gonna have to stick it in the fucking microwave.
Womp womp.
Microwave toast!
But yeah, once we started having like a bunch of litters, he was like, yeah, no. Not only because of how many litters we were having, also the fact that it was starting to negatively impact the mamas. And he loves his kitties. I never imagined he'd hit 10, but he did. So anytime he asked me to give a kitten, I would say, okay, which one are you going to give up? Or I say, okay, so you're going to sleep on the street now. No, wait, what? Still, maybe. Now, local time. Crazy. Let's take this stuff unsorted. Nothing no like you.
Hey, dude.
Sorry.
Bad positioning.
Literally bad positioning.
That's one level up. I need 2 more. So we can
Thank
just
God.
skip this one again.
Yeah.
You're going like...
Almighty RNG God.
I don't know if that's RNG.
Are you gonna do a full dungeon pull so we can get out of here quicker, or what are you gonna do?
Hey! Where you been, Darius? We were looking for you.
Darius, be lurking.
But yeah, the reason I don't do a full area pull is because I don't know the healer I've got.
Fair enough. Let's see how this monstrosity goes.
And so help me, if this ninja steals my marble fruit, he's shish kebab.
I swear, if that healer swings right over and takes my marble fruit, I'm gonna use my book. I'm gonna use the sharp points on it, and they're gonna be full of holes. Because I literally have people, or I have had people, literally, who have gone from where the cellar is right now, all the way over to where I am. I'm like, what the hell? Off. Retreat. Wow. Yeah, I've had people take the fruit and then I'm like,
It's like, son of a bitch!
yeah. Like, why didn't you just take it where you were? Whatever. Welcome back, Joe.
I get the feeling Sheltron would be better with a shield that blocks more per hit.
Could be. I don't know.
Well, if you want to join us, you're welcome to.
At least we'll get Bane at this level. Hello, Darius.
There we go. I figured it was high time to swing it away from the party.
Yes, please. Don't point us right towards the morbol stinky breath.
No. No thanks.
The minion dropped.
That minion is a 100% drop.
Oh, is it now?
Every time I've run it, I've always gotten it.
Because it didn't used to be that way. It was a chance for it. But... You got knocked! Oh no, the ninja got knocked. Well, someone just blind. You did. You pointed at him, didn't you?
I'm not sure the healer can take up. Nope.
Oh god. Oh god. Let me get you up.
I'm up.
Okay. I'm gonna pull Titan for a bit. That is why I hate this dungeon, because it's so easy to fight, even as a healer. Scholar has the hardest time in here, is what I've found.
I did this thing so many times as Scholar, I don't even want to think about it.
Fair enough.
That's why I'm extremely used to this dungeon.
I think these guys aren't too far ahead of you, because they're sporting 50 here.
Also, thank you for the map layout, Lorgan.
Yep. What, you saw that in the Discord?
Uh-huh.
Oh, no you don't.
Yeah, that's how I found my way.
That map is so detailed, I'm like, what the hell?
Well, that's basically
I was like, oh.
all the zone maps stitched together. Oh, you're not talking about... Are we talking about the same thing?
I'm talking about the Final Fantasy XI map.
Yeah, that's because they stitched all the zone maps together and kind of just did a little bit of tweaking to make it look good.
Somebody, I think, did that with 14, and I haven't seen it for a while, but Square's kind of done it on their own.
But yeah, I'm always happy to have more people to play 11 with.
Let's be fair, you want me to play 11.
Kinda do. I'll be honest. It's kind of become my go-to retro MMO. The downside is you missed it when it was on sale.
Oh, wow. Not much I could really do about it. I didn't have the money.
Well, if you'd actually had an interest, I might have just tossed it at you.
I mean, I'm kind of interested, but I don't really have I don't know if I have a good platform to play it on.
Dude, I play it on a Windows 10 PC, come on. If you can run this, you can run it.
Fair enough. I'm actually playing on a PS4.
Huh. Well, do you have a PC?
Yeah. That's how I watch streams and stuff. And I'm talking to you right now through it.
It doesn't require a very strong PC. But I think you probably already know that.
I don't know what it takes, so I haven't really been vocal about it.
Well, this was a game that was meant to run in the frickin', like, early 2000s.
Take that. Take that. That would be good one.
It was released back in, I think, 2000. I didn't pick it up until 2002.
2002 was released.
Okay, then I didn't pick it up until 2004, and I played it until 2011.
On Steam, its minimum system requirements still say an 800 megahertz Pentium 4 or an ATI Radeon 9000.
So my think I should be all set then, because I have a I5 and a
$49.
I've got a whole bunch of fucking jumps to look at.
Well, you gonna jump in with us?
Yeah, you guys are in a dungeon right now, though.
Yep. I still think it's funny that this place has a set of booty shorts. Nah. Nah, they're not booty shorts. Oh, no! Oh, by the way, I accidentally found myself doing cloth craft because I got bored.
Well,
on Final Fantasy 11.
That's a good way to handle your time.
I have to run through alchemy and goldsmithing, the two most expensive crafts in the game.
Anyway, as I was saying before my headset died on me, i5 and a GTX 1050 Ti.
You'll be able to run it. T-Fox's computer could run this and not give a shit.
Yeah.
I will say, though, that my old networking pad was about 10 years old. It was not happy about running it. And also maybe because when I tried to run it, I used the upscale texture pack, too.
Well, yeah, because it adds more textures.
The squatting daddy cat.
Squatting daddy cat, huh?
Yep. Two of them sitting right here, and one of them is just squatting away. Squat. Squat.
What's the
girl?
I get the feeling that that marbles are basically animal-plant hybrids.
They are.
I have both good news and bad news.
What?
Good news is they're raising the level cap to 90. The bad news, they're raising the level cap to 90.
The bad thing, what?
I want all my jobs at 80. But them raising the level cap, that 80 becomes, I now want them at 90.
Yeah,
I don't want Vega.
You
got at this point, you got what, 6 months until the DLC drops or whatever?
Exactly.
Yeah. And only 2 weeks until this Moogle thing runs out, which means I still need to run through 50 runs of Praetorium. Anybody want cutscenes for hours on end?
Are you talking about
just shoot me, how about that?
Yeah,
I want the Moogle home, which means either I run Ampedor Keep.
Now we might hit Ampedor quite a few times because while I'm leveling shit.
Yeah, I mean that's 50. That's easy enough to get.
Like the thing is,
110.
I just don't like their selection of dungeons because they all suck.
Well, they're technically running one now. Arm Veil is 49 and gives the same as.
Yeah, I'm in here for a reason. Because I'm almost 50.
I think they just gave most of it to like side dungeons that people don't do a lot. That way, it would give them an incentive to do it.
Yeah.
However, regularly doing that would basically just get people to... it would be pointless.
But yeah, with Praetorium and Custom,
Ah!
I just hated that they had to make it so that we had to go through the entire cutscene. Because you can only watch stories so many times.
If all the people in it have done it, maybe they should make it so that it does not play the cutscenes.
Well, I feel like what they should do is they should have it so that you can skip it after so many seconds. Like, okay, maybe you watch the cutscenes for 10 seconds or 20 seconds. Because the big to-do was that whenever folks got it in Scenario Quest, what was happening is people would skip the cutscene and the newbies got stuck because they were basically watching the cutscene.
Yeah, that's why for most dungeons, it's like, even if I haven't done the dungeon before, I just skip, like, beginning and ending cutscenes, and just, like, I just can't be bothered.
In this, you might see me in a lot of cutscenes, but because while I'm Primal, I just and I gotta get my fruit, or I'm gonna die. I had forced that.
So did I.
Huh?
I'm supposed to do it at 3, but I'm being an idiot.
I'm supposed to do it at 3 as well, but I'm being a big dumb and not doing it. Well, you got Vega.
I'm gonna need someone to help me figure out exactly how Astrologian works, because I never figured it out.
Kanoka maybe? Doesn't play Astro?
At this point, I would hold off on trying to learn Astro, because with the new expansion, they're changing how Astro works.
Circle of Scorn, I'm level 50. And meanwhile, you're going like, thank God.
Praise the 12, I don't have to come back here.
Yet.
Shut up. Shut up, Logan. Shut up. Let me have my moment of happiness.
However temporary it may be.
I swear.
I think I need to do quests now, though.
To help me with my grinding, you wouldn't have to worry about Arm Veil anymore because all my jobs are level 50 plus.
Fair.
The only reason I've been holding off on doing it on Eterios, like leveling my classes, is just because Balmung, there's no EXP boost, and like most of the in-game EXP boosts really suck.
I snag all of you and I bring you to Primal.
Now, if I'd like pre-ordered all these expansions over time, I would have had all these things that would give me experience up to a certain level. But
I was told over to Crystal because basically Freyr brought me into the game.
I know. Freyr brought you into the game, and you've done super well for yourself over here, and I'd have to drag you and Freyr and Darius and Ateris over here, over to Primal altogether.
Hey, I started on Primal, but I've just relegated it to an alt.
Maybe it relegated you to an alt.
By all technical standard, if anybody were to try to drag me to Primal, the only requirement there...
What's the only requirement
Say
there?
words.
They pay for the transfer.
The thing is, a lot of people would expect the same thing. And Freyr already has investment in a guild over here, too. Now I need to catch up on I don't know how many paladin quests. Poisoned Hearts.
I just know that from the people that have done it already, most of them are of the general consensus that the Paladin quest line is one of the most boring dry in the game.
For a Realm Reborn, at least?
No, just in general. Because you have classes like Dark Knight that have an amazing storyline.
Speaking of which, since I need to get things to level 50, I guess Dark Knight would be the next tank.
Well, in that case, I have like maybe 10 to 13 jobs that still need to go up, so you take your pick.
Huh? What?
I wonder if with the new expansion, they'll up the story quest skip thing.
Most likely they will, from 70 to 80. They tend to do that, because the story skip came out when Stormblood was the current DLC, and then when Shadowbringers came out, they raised it to 70.
Mm-hmm.
So most likely they will raise it again.
I wonder how long it'll be until Blue Mage gets boosted to 80. If it even will.
Well, consider the fact that they are expanding the level cap from 80 to 90 with Endwalker. They will move it from 70 to 80 with that.
Because the idea is that they want it to stay underpowered so it can't blow through content.
Yep.
It's basically your I want to farm shit class.
Yep. Alright. So, since you're questing, I'm gonna drop party.
Okay, fair enough.
Also feeling a little sleepy. So
Once I finish Realm Reborn quests for this, then it will be time for the next thing. And now it's time for the dragon with the dump truck ass.
All I can imagine is Lorgan swinging his tail about as he sings that.
Admit it, you enjoy the thought.
No. Foxer would, though. If you did that in front of me, I'd just probably facepalm and shake my head while I have my head in my palm.
But yeah, the quest so far with the paladins is kind of boring. Fly, pretty! Flappy flap, flappy flap, flap. You're a healer, you die first. Oh, he healed himself right at the last moment. Yeah. B. And back we go. Oh yeah, Ulda. Ulda. And then after this, it's going to be one more quest. Huzzah. Da-da-da. Purpose.
You wanna know what's really sad?
What?
I think most of what I have for gear is going to have to wait until all of my characters hit 60. That way I can actually start rotating out all of their gear.
The
And that's just to make room, because I'm out of ring space.
I'm not sure when anyone actually uses cover. Save for when the boss just decides it wants to attack that one dude. Teleport! Woo! Blep, blep, blepis, blep, blep, blepis.
Blep, blep, blep.
Blep, blep, blep. Blep, 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 blep. Eee. Embrace the lunacy. Dared to come. You're a brazen one, I'll grant you that. But did you really think I wouldn't find out? Come, come, confess. My allies at the sword have told me the truth. I know you're working in league with the traitor and the monitorists. Confess. With your dying breath, you will tell me where I can find Oathkeeper and the traitor who stole it. Oh, it's an inquisition, is it? Do you dare accuse my own Sultan Sworn of lying? We are comrades in arms, every one of us bound in brotherhood to our oath. I would trust them with my life. What is your word when set against theirs? We know the meaning of honor. You are a naive fool. I suspected from the beginning, and ever since you showed me the soul of the paladin he gave you. You were, no matter how briefly, you were bound by a code of honor unforgiving as noble. Sentence you to death. Oh, okay then. Let's have fun then, bitch. How dare you use your arts against us? Confess, damn you! Hey, I'm gonna kick your ass. You cannot do this. I am a greater swordsman. Joseph, here. Do this. I am the greater swordsman. You're superior in every way. You were blinded, Genlin, by your own conviction. Genlin, so remember your own lesson. A paladin does not exist to defend his position or the honor of his fellow Sultan Sworn. Those men were assassins in the service of the Monitorists. The moment you outlived your usefulness, you were to be killed. You and this free paladin of you. Liar, you are their agent, you betrayed us for them! You were always naive, Genlins. You're willing to trust your fellow man. One of your virtues. but you have a deplorable habit of turning your virtues into vices. Think, the information you uncovered. How did you come by it? Did it fall into your lap? As if, oh, I don't know, someone was feeding it to you for their own purposes. You and your paladins under the command are the monetarists' lapdogs. Genlands, you've been led on a merry dance and follow their lead at every step. Then, you were never a traitor. You were innocent. I have wronged you. And he's out like a light. See, now your wounds aren't mortal, but you'll rest. I'll take care of the captain. He's had worse. We'll have him back on his feet soon enough. You become a fine warrior and learned all there is to know about the paladin. I think perhaps that you were not aware just how much you've grown. Well, this time you were made aware, paladin. When the captain's recovered, keep an eye on him for me, will you? He needs someone like you to watch his back. Very naive fool.
Yes, he is.
He a potato! La 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 la. What's honor when there's coin? Paladin, I have done you a great wrong. I allowed myself to become hoodwinked and accused you of treason and even turned my sword against you. I hope that you can find it in your heart to forgive me. As for me, yes, I am recovered from my wounds, at least those that will heal. But far more important is that Tolkzagil is innocent after all. He was never a traitor, and the dream that I followed in my youth was not a lie. I remain captain of the elite, although a poor substitute for my predecessor. I am now working on a plan to strike back at the monetarists and restore the Sultan Swarm to their former strength. No, do not be afraid for me. You've unmasked the foe and cannot hide behind his deceptions. The assassins won't find it easy to reach me. For now, I will bide my time, marshal my strength, and when the time is ripe, strike hard at our enemies. And there we have it. Welcome, Paladin. I'd hoped to see you before I left. Remain true friend. And after the wrongs I did to you, and I owe you my trust, I will tell you everything I have learned. After our encounter in the hills, I spent some time in the care of Tolkzagil, recovering from my wounds. As I convalesced, he gave me the true account of what happened these last few years in his solitary war against the monetarists. After he went into hiding, he tried to get word to me about what was happening, but surrounded by agents and the pay of the monetarists who kept me isolated and ignorant. They planted the lie that Tolkzagil was a traitor and tricked to tracking him down. I was their puppet, twitching obediently at the end of the strings they pulled. But when I discovered that Death's Embrace had been behind the demise of my brothers and sisters, they panicked, especially when they found out I had shared the information with you. They set a trap for us and baited into a promise of parley with Tolkzagil. He was no traitor, as I should well have known, but I allowed myself to be deceived by the whispers of mummers and flatterers. No, that was not the way of it. It was not that their lies made me blind, but my desire, nay, obsession, to restore our honor. For the Sultan sworn in all paladins who have bent the knee to the higher cause, honor is a means to an end, not the end itself. I lost sight of that, and in doing so, I lost sight of my true duty. He understood what was happening, and that's why he gave you the soul of the paladin. It was a remonstration, a message. Look how adventurers live, he was telling me. Where does their honor, their authority come from? I owe my position to the machinations of the monetarists. They calculated that a young captain, prove his loyalty, bound by unquestioning fealty, would be easier to control, and they were right. I am a sham and a fake, but the world does not know that. Even the illusion of power is a power of sorts. I can use it to fight back. I will tell my subordinates that I'm fleeing to Snowcloak and Kurthus. Then the monetarists hear this, as they surely will. They will send assassins after me again. But when they show their hand, I will stand my ground and fight back. I realize you may wish to offer us your assistance. However, I cannot in good conscience put you in harm's way anymore. You too have become a target of their assassin. Odds will be against me, that is certain, but Soxigil has taught me much. Brave and vigilant, I know I can triumph. I am sorry that you've been caught up in our own political struggles, but now as a paladin, it is time you traveled your own. Yes. Soxigil wished a word with you as well. You will find him in Central Thanalin. Allow me to mark the location on your map. I'm doing well, Jack, and how about you? I'm just catching up on some class quests. We were doing dungeon runs to get shit done. Aww. That's not fun. Feeling sick? Either way, I hope you can at least enjoy a little bit of a chill time here. No worries. Thank you for coming, Phil. We don't have much time, so I'll be blunt. Gandalins will die if he faces death's embrace alone. I know what I must do, and I suspect you do as well. You are the man I believe you to be. We shall meet again soon. Alright. Time to go hammer people. Well, I probably shouldn't have done that. That's going to make it itch more. Ended up accidentally scratching off the scab for the cat left on my arm. And now it's going to be easily irritated, I think. Yay! Hooray for stupid moves. What you guys doing?
I have some level 60 jobs that I'm working on clearing through their little job quests.
Oh, don't get me wrong, I love my cat too, but trying to poke a pill in a cat that doesn't want it without first burritoing the little bitch is a pain. But I was already committed, so I wasn't letting go no matter how much she scratched up my arm, so I got that pill in her. She needed to be dewormed. Since I wanted to make sure both cats had no problems, I'd ended up doing the other one, but I ended up burritoing him in a towel first. Oh, she's fine. Trust me, she's fine. I was bleeding on the bathtub.
She cut you that deep?
It wasn't dripping, but I ended up getting some of it on the tub walls. Oh, I'm fine. It's just a cat scratch. Just make sure you clean them up with soapy water, a little bit of sterilization with some alcohol, and some aloe. Cat scratches are never going to be particularly deep. That doesn't mean it isn't a pain or anything else, though. But needless to say, I'm going to be burritoing her whenever I have to give her a pill from now on.
You thought she'd be like, oh, okay.
Well, I've pilled cats before. I had one that I had to do everything single day for asthma. You as well. I told you to go to ground. This isn't your fight. First Oxagil, now you. Are you both so eager to die? You forget, we are paladins. Wherever our duty leads us, we go, and we do so of our own free will. To abide by one's own sense of justice is to embrace the paladin's creed. Sworn or unsworn, we are paladins true. The only true oath we swear is one we swear to ourselves. Now come, let us stand shoulder to shoulder and show these black hearts the metal of our souls and the steel of our sword. Pudding. Surely the monitors will go to greater lengths than this. You just had to jinx it, you little son of a bitch. Ah, that's where they are. Thanks to the work of our mage. Pulses with clear light. What classes are in it? There's quite a few. Once I'm over with this, we can go ahead and review them if you want. Question is, what kind of classes do you like to play?
I can take care of that.
Healing and defense. Well, there's several healers, several tanks. Go ahead and feel free to explain it if you want, Darius. Also, bear in mind that the game does have a free trial that basically lasts up through the the base game and the first expansion. So those are your tanks and healers Darius just listed out. Done well. Never even flinched in your duty. You followed the path you knew you had to take. Showed us what it means to be a paladin. You even managed to prize the scales from Genlin's eyes while you were at it. Been an honor to know you and to watch you grow. In any case, today's battle should blunt the monetarist's dagger. I'll think twice before sending assassins after the Sultan sworn again. Not a problem. There's also a lot of DPS that can actually offer a mild support role as well. There's melee, magical, and physical range DPS. I trust you will see to this mess, Genlins. Yes, sir. I mean, Captain. Please, return to the capital. Take up your command again. The burden is too much for the likes of me. The monitors have stolen, or may have stolen, Oathkeeper. But oaths are not forged in steel. They are sworn in the heart. You never betrayed your oaths, Genlins, and as for your heart leadership, well, ask this paladin if he learned anything from you. No matter what circumstances, once a pathman has left the Sultan's Sworn, he cannot return. No, I followed my own path and I will stay on it. I have followed you since the day I vowed to join the ranks of the Sultan's Sworn. Has the time come for me to stop following and begin to lead? Thank you for coming. Once again, you have placed me in your debt. See me in the city when you return. I will have something for you. But yeah. Final Fantasy MMOs are known for having a lot of different jobs you can play at.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, even the gathering and crafting ones are basically classes in their own right. I wouldn't bother with the starter edition. First, get the free trial. See if you're even gonna like the game first. It'll allow you to play through the base game, plus the first expansion. Then, and only then, if you enjoy the game, go ahead and buy the full, complete edition, which will include all the current expansions. It'll be $60, but that's probably the better deal. You can get it on Square.com. Let me go ahead and see if I can find that.
As far as I can tell, the starter edition is just a paid version of the free trial now.
Why would you do that, though?
And they are saying download and play for free in advertisements all across Twitch.
Hang on a moment. I'm gonna get a Steam link for you. Oh, I have scripts disabled. Whoopsie. Hang on. Alright, here is a link to the free trial on Steam. One moment. Now, additionally, if you use a referral code, I believe you can get an item that boosts your XP gain. I have a code if you want to use it, or you can use a friend's code if you have anyone who plays the game. If you have another friend who plays it, you may want to go ahead and use theirs, as it does give them goodies for it. But I'll go ahead and post it either way. Once I can dig it out, because I apparently... Well, if you want to use my code, you're welcome to. You don't have to. Once I dig it up. Da, 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 da. I am Blep. If I can find them. Do, 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 do. Why is this a pain in the ass? Here we go. Not a problem. If you need help with any dungeons, you're more than welcome to ask. Keep in mind we are on the Crystal Data Center, which means you can choose any server there. If you want to have a faster leveling experience, I would recommend choosing a preferred server on the data center. You can still play with anyone else on the data center, but can only join a free company with people on your actual server. So bear that in mind. Free companies are the equivalent of guilds in this game. Now, that being said, keep in mind that the buff is basically the road to 70. It lasts, from what I understand, about 90 days, or until a character reaches 70. Personally, I've been using it to go absolutely fucking ham. So, to give you an idea of the different classes that you have in this, let's go over to classes and jobs. So, if you're looking on the screen right now, we have 4 tanks, 3 soon-to-be 4 healers, and 11 damage characters. Yeah, classes, whatever.
Soon to be 12.
Good fucking god, what is the other damage class that's coming out?
I think it's either another melee or ranged DPS.
Oh, they haven't named it yet, but they said there was going to be one?
That was announced with Sage.
Good fucking god. Okay, then. But as you can see, you have Paladin, which is a sword and board tank. Warrior. Big axe, rawr, pirate, smash things. I don't know. Dark Knight. And then you have Gunblade wielding Gunbreaker. Don't know how familiar you are with Final Fantasy games, but they tend to follow the archetypes that are established throughout the series for that. Then you have healing White Mage, Scholar, which basically is a pet healer. You also have Astrologian, which does some other stuff. I haven't really played it much. Melee. For melee damage, you have Monk, Dragoon, Ninja, and Samurai. Keep in mind, some of these classes aren't available until you hit a certain level or get to a certain point in the game's content. For example, Astrologian, Dark Knight, and Machinist cannot be played until you have gotten into the Heavensward expansion, and they start at level 30 after that point. Now, if you have more specific questions, I'm also happy to answer those as well. Ethernet, let's go ahead and get this quest finished. Woo! But yeah. Play through the trial. If you like it, then buy it. Just keep in mind the trial has limitations. It's probably going to tell you what those are. Welcome, Paladin. These have been troubled times for the Sultan Sworn, and you've served us loyally. You did what was just, followed the Paladin way, and defended the weak and needy. You are a true oathkeeper. Honor and right were yours from the beginning, and that is what made you strong. Strong enough to defeat me. Sword Oathkeeper has not yet been found, but I have come to realize that I do not need it. Nay, not to lead the Sultan Sworn, nor to restore our good name, the oaths that we keep in our hearts, not in hallowed blood. Loxagil has left to wander the nations of Eorzea. He is a man of honor, and unless I am very much mistaken, he will continue to look for the sword that was gifted by our ruler centuries ago. I shall continue to serve Ul'dah in one of the Sultan Sworn. You shall defend the people of Eorzea as a free paladin. Our paths diverge now. Forever be bound by the oaths that keep in our heart. But listen to me now. Noble words aren't much good for an adventurer who is to face monsters and menaces in the real world. Fortunately, I have something that will serve you rather better. The sacred armor has been kept within the Sultan's Sworn for many generations, and it was given only to those who had, through feats, arms, and deeds of great courage, earned the privilege to wear it. Something tells me that for the first time since I left the Armorer's Forge, this armor would go to someone who is not in the Sultan's Sworn. If I allowed myself to be slave to tradition, the paladin who deserves it would most never wear it. Oh. Wouldn't that be a fine waste of fine play? Just one thing. If anyone asks where you got it, you mustn't say it was me. Tiki. And it's going straight in the glamour cupboard. Let's just pick up this last quest. Live in troubling times, as you know. That's why it's more important than ever that the Sultan's Sworn stand ready to serve as the sword and shield of the... For a time, I feared that our order was doomed, but then you helped us restore our good name. Your shining example inspired many young men and women to seek us out. Even as we speak, they train to hone their skills. A few words of encouragement from a famed free paladin himself would do much to motivate them further, I should think. Perhaps you could consider paying them a visit at Camp Blue Flag. Oh, thud. Doomies.
And you said Blue Fog, right?
Yep. Why?
I'll be seeing you.
Ah, yes, you must do your photobombing. But of course.
No, this is just out of sheer coincidental.
Sheer coincidental. What is sheer coincidental?
Summoner 56 job quest has me in Camp Blue Fog right now.
That's pretty funny. But first, I gotta go ahead and drop this off at the inn room.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Well, I already have better armor, so straight into the armoire it goes. Let's... Let's just make a paladin glamour plate, shall we? Do I want that one, or do I want a different one? Do I even want that one? Wait, I didn't know the Hellfire armor could work. I don't know. Let's find out what it looks like. That's kind of funny doing that as a paladin, though, wouldn't it?
What?
Doesn't Hellfire armor.
Could be worse.
What do you mean?
Well, there's a lot of things that I have that are only equipable to one particular job. Like, it's specified solely for this or its predecessor without the soul crystal.
Yeah?
And that eats up an absolute ton of my armory crate.
There's just too much good stuff.
Pretty much.
Like, too much stuff that you want to use. Oh, come on, give me some actual.
See, like, the big hope I have right now is that when I hit 60, I'll be able to drop a whole bunch of this level 50 gear.
Yeah.
Which should free up a whole hell of a lot more space. But at the same time, I risk the chance of it not having a whole lot to give me. In the way of room.
I better put the 4/10 shield in here. Hold on. And apply plate. Boop. And in that one glamour for the sword network, I wonder though. Oh well. I tried. So be it.
I'm not sure. What did you use for the sword?
I tried to use a alien Schmitter. I kind of love how my work week's already over, for fuck's sake. I just wish I could change this blue or white to a different color, though. But I don't think they make these dyeable, do they?
Some of them are.
For the class ones?
Yeah.
So you think I could dye the paladin one to something else?
Potential.
Well, Bethel, it's been ages since we last spoke. Certainly not since you helped us recover the crown. At the moment, Phyllis and I are conducting drills with the new recruits at the East Watchtower. They'll be thrilled to see you, I'm sure. Big booty Durgan. But yeah, the most defining feature of dragons in this game is ass. Since we all know you're a man of few words, I thought we might forgo the speech and instead ask you to do us a favor, a display of swordmanship. We'd laid out bait for the basilisks already, in fact. We only need to wait for them to come. Asks for a registration. Quick question. Did you go ahead and use the details provided for the trial? And follow the instructions as it listed on there? Double check the instructions on the Steam page, just to be sure. It's fine, just take some time to look at it. It happens, don't worry about it. Worrying too much just makes us go loopy. Wow, this thing's tanky, or just using a shit sword, I guess. There we go. That took longer than I'd want. Truly a rousing performance, though. Thank you. It's one thing to talk about proper techniques, but an altogether different thing to see it firsthand. I think I can safely say that the recruits will long remember this day. As will I. And then back to Ulda, because teleporting everywhere. Ooh. There's the dancing bishop again. He's really going.
Yep.
Always dancing. Always dancing. Just like the blue mage that just goes and explodes on Limsa Laminsa. And just lays there dead until they reset before doing it again. I wonder if Square even knows shit like that happens.
Also, this is a note on something from earlier. The buff that you get, the Road to 70 buff,
Yeah.
it will still be active once you go past 70. It just will no longer apply any XP buff to that particular class.
So it is just 3 months, basically.
Even if the server status falls off of preferred, it will be from 90 days from the character creation period.
Because you did the good thing and were a good boy and went to a preferred server.
I mean, hey, that's why Gabriel's on Diablos, because I figured that the way I took into account player population is the fact that I looked at two things. One, like I checked several times during the day to check the server status to see if character creation gets locked. Normally meaning there's too many people in the world, and that doesn't happen on Diablos. And the second one was I looked up the Ishgardian Firmament Restoration, and Diablos finished way later than any of the other servers on Crystal, so...
Welcome, Thel. I gather the recruits took your lesson to heart. Would that I had some way to repay you, but knowledge or technique to bequeath to you, but I am humbled to admit that I have nothing that can teach you. All I can offer you is my heartfelt thanks. Pray, go forth, my friend, and continue to defend the people of Ul'dah and Orzia at large. Cutscene! Begging your pardons, Thel. Oh, hey, dude. We need to talk, but not here. At the dispatch yard outside the city. This goes to show that no matter what, you can't... If you've been in some situation like bodyguards or high institutions, you never truly retire. It just doesn't happen. Ooh, flap, flap, my pretty, take wing. What?
Imagine if you actually had a mount that was a bicycle. I see everybody just wearing their black mage outfit with the hat and stuff, and the robes, and just riding their bike around in the sky.
You know what? I think that'd be a good idea. I can just imagine people putting things. No, they'd have to wear the handbag and then occasionally switch over to the other one. Like, dun 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 dun. People would make that a meme.
Yes, they would.
Thank you for coming. You must
The
wonder
Wicked
why I
Paladin
called
of
you.
Ul'dah.
Concerns Solkazil, Genlin's predecessor. You may recall he continues to search for Oathkeeper, the sword stolen from us by the Monitorous minions. From time to time, he sends missives, sharing with us his latest discoveries. The most recent one contains a startling claim. He wrote that he had found the sword at long last. But that was some time ago. He has not contacted me since. I would not trouble Genlins with this news, not until I learn what has become of him. At the very least, will you help me find him? Maybe we could count on you, Thel. For now, all I know is that his last missive came to me by way of Ishgard. Once I learn more, we can begin the search in earnest. Next at Paladin 52.
You're a what?
Next class at 50. Last quest at 52.
Oh, so you just hit 50. Nice.
Well, I just finished the first Heaven's Word. Let's see. What's the next? I was thinking maybe do more, but what do I want to do? That's the hard part. You know what? I think I need to take a break. So, what I'm gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and find some nice fellow or someone to raid. Let's go ahead and see who's currently streaming, shall we, guys? My hands and wrists are just kinda saying no. And I'm inclined to listen when I get that kind of. So, since we did a little bit of grinding, let's visit someone who currently has their nose to a different grindstone. We're going to watch someone play a very masochistic game. Who's heard of Jump King?
I certainly have.
Yep. I think we're gonna go ahead and visit Burb Weird Romance. We're gonna go say hi to Barry. Go ahead and boop them on the beak. So, let's see here. First of all, if you want to keep track of when the stream goes live, go ahead and check out the social links. We have the Discord, which, of course, people can hang out and chat in and everything else. We also have the Twitter, which has an automatic ping go out just like the Discord whenever I go live. And I say random bullshit on the internet, so there's that if you're interested in that. And the YouTube, which I'm getting a lot better at actually getting things posted and even scheduled to go in a day after they air. So, take a look at all those if you're keen to do so. Let's go ahead and raid the Barry. Let's see here. I can spell it right. Five, four, three, two, one, and goodbye, my dears.
So there. Organs. You almost made me fail at drinking tea. Welcome in, Lorgans. How are you doing? It's good to see you. What were you up to? Final Fantasy XIV Online. What were you up to in Final Fantasy? Why are you drinking my girlfriend? Lorgans.